You promised me to tell if there's anything haunting you. You leave without saying where you're going or where to. Should I worry that you won't come back? Should I worry that you will forget? My sense is telling me I shouldn't worry, you know the truth. Ooh, yeah. I can never take away our story now.
Appreciate you, pizza. We'll get you another day, brother.
It's too precious now, yeah. I can never take away our story now. We've come too far to waste our story. It's our story now.
Let's go.
You promised me to tell if there's anything haunting you. And you leave me unaware.
Ooh, that might be the pick.
I've been hurting you. Ooh, oh. Should I worry that you won't come back or accept any time as a fact?
All right, hold up, chat.
My heart is telling me I shouldn't worry, you know the truth.
Appleton the Dozy or Toxifex? I feel like we gotta go Toxifex. We're actually just gonna recruit that right away. For singles. All right, give it one more drop. I'm gonna get some water.
Let's go.
Give me 1 sec, Jen. Here we go. Hold on, wait till the song's over here. Let's go. Yo, what's up, everybody? All right, now that the song's over, we can get on it. Just want to make sure everything's looking good. Yo, Wesker, yeah, you can add, not on the Switch specifically, I don't think yet, but if you add me on Pokemon Home, I believe I added my friend code and everything in the Discord, so I'm going to enter that into the chat now. And Nightbot should be sending that out on a decent rotation. If you can't tell, my voice is like somewhat better, but like worse at the same time. So it just is what it is. Eric Jackson. Hey, Dolly, how'd you do in the tournament? I didn't get to play in the tournament. All right, chill. We had a shoot on Saturday, and then also had one of the best shows I've ever been to. Probably the best show I've ever been to be honest with you. Later that night, and I drove out to like Chicago and stuff, and with a buddy of mine, and had an awesome night. And that's kind of the problem with tournaments, and that's kind of always been the problem with this channel and tournaments, is like I shoot weddings, that's always on Saturdays or Fridays, and you know, so Saturdays are always pretty busy for me, because like if I'm not shooting a wedding or doing something like that, then I'm probably out with family or doing something, but we are planning on doing it this weekend. So that is the point of us doing singles both tonight and Thursday night, is to practice our singles game and try out some teams and stuff. But of course, we're going to lead with Victreebel because I think he's awesome. I love the silly, goofy megas, man. And I think he's an interesting thing for singles. Oh, you don't have Discord? Shoot. Bro, you got to get Discord. You know what, Pokemon Home? Pokemon Home's how you get the Pokemon into Champions. And, like, from your other games into Champions and stuff. Yeah, that's the only way we can, like, message, you know? Because I don't want to be sending it out, like, on, like, live or anything like that. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. Sorry, guys. I should have a mute button, but you might have to just bear with me on this stream today. I'm not, like, sick. It's just my voice is just gone. I got something. It's like that. I've never had the phlegm, like, all the way down at the bottom of the throat. You know, normally it's just, like, the whole thing. But it's like it's in this weird, like, ticklish spot, dude. And it's so easily triggered. What if you give me my... Oh, that works, too. Yeah, give me yours. Because I don't know. I don't really know how Nintendo Switch Friends works. I typically am only friends with, like, the people that I know on Switch, I think. So that's kind of one of my things, is I'm trying to figure out how to navigate all that, because Pocket had me up to like 100 people, and we were getting pretty close to that. So I caught that crud too. Take the day off work today not to get the staff sick, dude. Seriously, I mean, thankfully I work like pretty much by myself for the most part, but yeah, something weird's going around, man. And like both my wife and I got it like the same. Like we woke up the one morning we both had it, and that's never happened before. So it was pretty weird. All right, man, I'm copying that code down now. I'm going to put her in my notes here, all right? Boom, boom, boom. Bam. How are we doing, chat? How are we good? How are we doing? How's everyone's Tuesday? Pokemon. That is true. Yeah, okay, let's serve some tickets here, huh? And let's get some tunes back up, huh? How about that? We need to update our music a little bit. We need to get some more lo-fi up in here. I don't need anybody in here. Although, you know, I could easily get another Garchomp. I do like this one, though. That's not bad right off rip. Honestly, I'll just rent this one, right? None of the other ones are... Yeah, I'll just rent this one. Just to, like, not have to constantly... I could bring another Garchomp in, but it's like... I don't know. Because I don't want to, like, keep spending points to reset the sets. I got one for, like, doubles, and now I got one for singles that I like to play, you know? That's kind of the problem with switching to singles right now. Oh, Hydrapple the Great is pretty awesome, and I may have to go with that. But Salazzle's pretty cool. Like, I want to do something with Salazzle. Alakazam the Dozy ain't bad either, but I don't know. Hydrapple the Great is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. How many tickets? Whoa! The input delay is crazy. How many tickets do I have left? See, I kind of want to stay at a nice 20. I don't have him though, and he's pretty cool. We're probably gonna get the VP back today alone, so I'll just do it. Because I don't have him. Let's rip one more. I do know how to add somebody on Switch, yeah. It's been a long time, but... Yeah, it's just one of those things. Oh, Fortress. Oh, dude. I wonder if I can get him in any of my games. Because... he would be really cool. I'm gonna recruit him. I'm gonna trial him because of his rapid spin and setting stuff. All right, let's do one more. Last one. And then we're getting into the battles. I'll show you the team, and we'll do another. I'm sorry, where is the special? Is it because of that? Oh, it's because it's a timer ball Lopunny? Really? That's what it was, dude? Come on. Alright. Yeah, before I get into this team, this is a good question here from Wesker. Do I think Lambo and I will ever do another collab like he did before? Yes. I think him and I work really well together. Like, there's not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, we have our vibes work very well together. And I think the way that we kind of speak works really well together. Like the pairing of the two of us is really good. And we put a lot of work into that tournament. So it does feel pretty silly to only give it the one shot. Like, I'm pretty sure we're doing another one. We just haven't really talked about when yet, because then we're kind of looking into summer months and stuff. So, because I'm calling it on making pocket content, but I would still love to like host a tournament, So we will be talking about it, I'm sure, pretty soon at some point here. But we're also focused on these new paths a little bit, I know he's like trying to play a whole bunch of different stuff too, so we're both kind of panicking and trying to figure it out. If you end up liking Fortress, I've got several shiny ones and could donate. Yo! What does even a shiny Fortress look like? I don't even know what they look like. I'll be surprised. I'll wait. But I would really enjoy one, actually, because Fortress was like one of my main 3 or 4 setters that I used way back in the day. Because he was kind of fun, because I could like rapid spin and then just explosion or something. Like way back in the day when I was playing Showdown. So that would be cool. Do you have Pokemon Home? Solid gold, dude. Okay, now I need it. Dude. I need it. I'm a sucker for some of those shinies, man. You know what I mean? Like that, like the black ones, or like honestly, the green ones are pretty good too. But yeah, the gold ones, man. Like Sableye is one of my favorite. Is one of my favorite shinies, especially since like his ruby became an emerald. Like that's just so dope. So yeah, so let's talk about the team that I'm going to be rocking here today. Now, I called it fun maxing, kind of getting back into singles. It's tricky, right? Because you're only bringing half the team, and that even though you're bringing one less Pokemon than doubles, it really is like it makes such an impact, makes such a difference. It's really hard. I think that's been the hardest part, is figuring out not just what Pokemon to bring, but like what to lead with. And I think that I'm starting a new series next week. Well, actually tomorrow is the first time that one's dropping. So I'm trying to do a new series where I go over like different leads or different like Pokemon to send out like as your first pick to kind of just lower that pressure a little bit. So what I did is, because you're only bringing 3 Pokemon anyways, I'm trying to remove the overall, I don't want to say distraction, but the overall decision fatigue, where when I'm looking at their Pokemon, I'm thinking, which one of these 2 teams on my team of 3 should I bring into this? Which one would be better, right? So the first one here, I did start with Glimmora, because I really like him, and I want him to work. But Hippowdon is just so good, dude. It's just so good. It's like with Stealth Rock, Whirlwind, Slack Off, Earthquake, Sandstream. I mean, it's so good because you get the Sandstream like pings. Stealth Rock, Whirlwind is crazy. I mean, he's just so good, and he's so bulky that it's hard to ignore their presence. So we would lead with this. Going into the Mega Victreebel, which I did a video on today. Shout out to anyone that already watched it. So the idea here is that when we had Glimmora on the team, we wanted us to get hit, to get the toxic spikes out, and the spikes and the stealth rocks and all that kind of jazz. I think Hippowdon can just hang in the game a little bit longer, Also looking for a rename on the Hippowdon chat. Let me know what you think should be a rename for Hippowdon. But then yeah, we want Mega Victreebel to go down, but we're like strength sap and Giga Draining the whole way through. It's really fun. Innards out. So the reward for these 2 Pokemon going down is to come in with, of course, our Basculegion. Last respects, it's not as powerful as it can be in doubles because we're only losing 2 Pokemon versus a potential 3, but still a pretty cool way to end. So that's like my main 3, is to have a fun setter, a weird thing to deal with, kind of stall. Maybe they switch into a better idea, like a better Pokemon, and I have like, I know that like what's more, like what more of the Pokemon that's on their team that they brought. And then I just sweep. Like I naturally sweep. I don't have to like set up Calm Mind or Swords Dance or anything like that. Like he just naturally sweeps with Last Respects. He gets in there, Choice Scarf, boom. You know? So that's team number 1 on this same team. And then the other one, and then the other mode, if you will, it's not team. This is all one team, but there's 2 different modes. So the second mode is Espathra, which we witnessed on the last single stream. It was a really bad time. So we lead with this. Speed boost gives us +1 speed at the end of every turn. So we lead with the Protect, Substitute, Protect. We eventually can just Baton Pass because we'll be faster, you know, for sure at some point. And we Baton Pass that to one of 2 different Pokemon. And I think the best Pokemon to switch into, and this kind of depends on what, you know, what is out at the time, Dragonite. Because of multi-skill. Then we pop the Mega for it. We got Draco Meteor, Air Slash for our stab moves, but Flamethrower covers for Tinkaton's weakness. Oh, well, it's not Tinkaton's weakness, but it's like, you know, like it is weak, just better type coverage. And this is good because then we have the core with Fairy Steel and Dragon here. So that's pretty cool. Knockoff Encore could be kind of funny. Again, this is to kind of maybe be a second option. But Gigaton Hammer and Play Rough is pretty cool. Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker's very important because we've been forgetting Levitate so much. So it's one of those 2 modes. Either we go from Espathra into one of these 2 guys with a solid fantasy core, or we have a fun lead, a weird Pokemon to deal with mid-game, and then a natural sweeper at the end. So that's the team, the 2 different modes. Okay, yeah, Wesker. Probably a bad question. Excuse me, probably a bad question because we discussed it the other day, but do you think you'll ever do a stream of viewer battles again? Because it'd be cool to battle you again. It was really fun. Maybe. It was fun. It was the themed viewer battles were like the only thing that was keeping me in pocket for a while there. I'm not gonna lie. It's just we ended up getting not enough. We were just getting less and less people every week, and I was playing the same person like 3 or 5 times over in only like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour long live stream. So if I have enough people and I have enough interest, I just want to have an entertaining stream at the end of the day, you know. So then yes, I plan on doing that actually with this. And having like a massive stream delay or something like that for champions. We just need way more Pokemon. And I'll do some cool themed stuff for that. Hugh Heffa. That's not bad. That's not bad. I haven't done much singles, but would wish Umbreon be viable support. We do want to test Umbreon at some point here. I think we're actually going to take a serious focus. But I think we're gonna like try to focus a bit more on the singles experience. We do have an Umbreon here, a shiny Umbreon at that. So we are gonna have to try. This is not set up or anything yet by any means. Obviously, it doesn't have any stats, but we are gonna be testing Umbreon for sure because I think that's gonna be a really cool mon. What about Peevee for Hippowdon? For Gala Peevee, who sings I Want Hippopotamus for Christmas? That's perfect. That's perfect. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. And it's kind of like Peevee, like, they make really good bass gear as the bass guitar players and stuff behind me. Love that. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yo, what's up? My leg is long. I've been good, man. I've been good. We're just a little sick, so we may be dealing with some coughs. I didn't put a mute my mic thing on yet, but often see Tinkaton. Yeah, I think he's a cool mon, and he rounds out a cool core here. We basically got 2 modes on the team. I just explained it, so just rewind a little bit if you want the breakdown. We're about to jump into some battles. So, about champions, my man. I don't have any Pokemon, only the starters it gives you I have. Yeah, man, I mean, if you just check in and like play a game a day and you just kind of coast, like this is the very beginning of the game, so like if you're just kind of casually building up the VP, and you're playing enough, you know what I mean, like you will get there, and it doesn't matter too much. Like I think singles is a really, I wouldn't want to say singles are faster than doubles. I know that people say otherwise, but yeah, pick a lane to go in first. Either you're going singles or you're going doubles first. And, as long as you're casual about it and you're not too worried, because it's not like you have the best Pokemon. So you can't even really feel that. It's almost like a barrier's up, because it's like you can't feel anything because you don't have your ideal mons yet. You know what I mean? So it's actually pretty, like, I feel like that makes it easier to play because you're not like super serious about it because, you know what I mean? So we are in Great Ball Tier 3. We should, Great Ball Tier Rank 3. Why do they keep changing these things, man? So we gotta switch this up here. Oh, no. 3. And change this emblem. Boom. Okay. So now you know the rank and everything down here. So let's get into it. I'm gonna have some fun with this team. I don't think it's that serious of a team. We're probably going to try to get a little bit more serious on Thursday's stream. Or maybe we do that tonight. Who knows? But, hey, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. And for everyone coming through on the shorts and stuff as well. I'm not joking. Like, we're using some tools and stuff to, like, get more information and try to be as optimized as possible and stuff. We're, like, in the top 10, top 5% of creators this month. Like on YouTube, like in general, with our shorts performances. Like I can't thank you guys enough. We are crushing it. See, I don't know how to read this team. I feel like he's gonna bring Zoroark, Machamp, and Alolan Raichu, if I had to guess. So I'm not really afraid of any of these guys. Plus, this is the more fun core to run with all this. So, like most of the time, I'm picking it. Unless like I'm going up against some weird type disadvantages, then I would go with the other core, with the other mode, I should say. Excuse me, guys. You think it's Zoroark, Arcanine, Toys? Okay. I mean, it's obviously going to be Zoroark, right? Really playing Gale of Darkness, dude. That's what's up. I have never actually played that one. I only played... Yeah, see, that's Zoroark. I only played Coliseum. I mean to play through it at some point, though. But I got a lot of other Pokemon games I gotta get through in the catalog right now before that one. I think I just Whirlwind. Just to be funny. Yeah. That's fine. Look at him, dude. He's a monster. She's a monster. Later. What? Leafeon was sent out by Leafeon? What? I thought Leafeon was just... How can you have 2 Leafeons on the team? It depends. I think the female version, it's the difference between the male and the female. I believe. Okay. I mean, we just Whirlwind again. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. See, because now the first Pokemon will get damage. But now we have a safer lead in here. And I feel like You know, when we go Victreebel here, we just sludge bomb it. Do you get the name for this one? Like Victreebel, like Bella? Like, where the hell have you been, Loca? You know what I'm saying? Because he looks pretty loca. She looks pretty loca. Charm. You thought I was a physical, huh? That's... Is this a bot? Who uses charm? It was Machamp. Okay. So this is where Strength Sap really comes into play here, because we lower its attack stat. Well, first we heal. It doesn't do any damage, but we heal whatever its attack stat is, and then we lower it with Strength Sap. That's crazy going first, too. Oh, it's got Ice Punch? Okay. Okay, not bad. Sandstorm's already gone. That's crazy. I feel like we can just Giga Drain at this point. Oh, that's good damage. Yeah, this is the first time that we've been, like, our health has been, like, kind of chipped away. Because dude, come on. We'll just Sucker Punch him. We'll let him know that we got it. Bop. Not like it mattered. But not bad so far. We're not even getting to the Basque yet. That's crazy. Normally we're having to come back with the Basque. So we Sucker Punch this thing, right? If it takes me out, this is gonna be so funny. Oh my god. Oh, dude, we almost got him. We almost got him, dude. Oh. That's okay. This one's pretty much, I mean, it's over. So, yeah, the obvious move here is to Wave Crash or Aqua Jet, honestly. Fire Song. Thank you, dude. I'm gonna have to know when you actually sent that, because yeah, we're just playing some tunes from Epidemic Sound. You can get your subscription. I got a code. No, I'm kidding. I am not actually kidding, but like I'm just joking around at the. Never mind. Forget it. We win. That's a dub. That's a dub on our first game in win streak bonus. Getting into Great Ball tier rank 2. We take those. We take those. Let's go. All right. It's 7:27 for you? Damn, it's 1:27 a.m. for you. You guys are crazy. You guys stay up so late. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know which one, DJ. My bad. Oh yeah, you've been playing the Switch Online version? Yeah, dude. That's what I would be doing too. I want to go back and get like all the vintage stuff, like actually own everything. We're on a 3-win streak with this team right now, actually. Holy smokes. But step 1 is figuring out my how to record my 3DS gameplay, really. Or how to emulate it and then copy that save data over to the actual cartridges so that I can send them through home and do all the proper stuff. Okay, this is a real team with a shiny on the team, 2 shinies. I fear we're going to finally see what Scizor is all about. I fear. And for that, we absolutely need to go with Hippowdon so we can Earthquake it right away. Maybe not even Stealth Rocks, just Earthquake it and see what happens. And then I have a feeling Hydreigon and Tink are coming in after, because that's just a solid core there. Maybe Aegislash. But we're gonna run it back with the exact same team. I have no regrets here, I don't think. There are 2 steel Pokemon. No, 3. There's 3 steel type Pokemon. So that's a little scary for Victreebel, a little bit, but like also not really. Maybe, you know what? Let's switch it up. I'm gonna bring Dragonite for his flamethrower. Half the team is steel types. I took the advice he gave me on. I'm currently on a 9-game win streak and I'm up to Ultra 3. Dude, Finna, that's what's up, man. I love hearing that. What exact advice was it, by the way? What? I feel like I've given a lot. Okay, so it's Hydreigon first. I'm just gonna send out Stealth Rocks then. Nasty plot though, like what? Whirlwind. Let's see what else you got. You know what I mean? Top ups, where are you from? If I may ask, I completely understand if you don't want to say it. No. Whoa! What a champ, dude. Whirlwind, dude. Get him out of here. No, I'm from Wisconsin. Milwaukee, to be specific. Okay, Aegislash is interesting. Is it Aegislash or Aegislash? I feel like it was Aegislash. Like everyone was saying that before. And now that's wrong. Okay. Probably takes me out. Oh my god, she's legendary. Can't be stopped. Oh my god. Look at her go. Oh, we're sitting so good right now. Are you kidding me? There's the Scizor. Relax. We totally got an answer for him. We totally got an answer. I mean, we might as well go for the Earthquake. We're probably getting taken out, right? Yep. He still has Hydreigon. Yep. Yep. I mean, we have to go into this. He could swap here, but I don't think he sees this coming at all. Bullet Punch ain't gonna do too much. Technician Bullet Punch ain't gonna do too much to me with multi-scale still. Yeah, nothing. Eating it. The tech! The tech! Yeah, this is Pokemon Champions. It just came out about 3 weeks ago or so. It's free to play. It's a little bit harder for free to play, you know, but it is free to play. But if you have other Pokemon through Pokemon Home, you can bring those in. And depending how nerdy you are about Pokemon, IVs are not a thing in this game. So it's incredibly accessible. It's incredibly more accessible to get a team up and going. I think he rage quit. He did not. He did not. Well, this should end, okay. That's actually not good. It will also be coming to mobile in like 2 months or so. So last respect, so all of these moves are not very effective, and this is really bad. Only its special attack is lowered. Yeah, we does this even do any damage to a dark type? I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, it does. Okay, good. Okay, maybe, just maybe we hang on here. No. That was a bit closer than it should have been, but we'll take it. We'll take it. That's a 4-win streak with this team. Pretty much running it with those 3 mons. Well, replacing Megas, that is. Dude, we're cruising. Oh my god, we just... What? Did you see how many points we just got for that? Oh my god. Woo! All right, let me catch up with chat here. Hold up. A bunch of tips for counterplay and some tips for pregame lobby choices of the opposing team preview. I was lacking in that department. It's a few nights ago. Oh, I appreciate it. Sometimes I just be yapping, dude. Little did I know that I could actually be helping people while I'm just sitting here yapping about stuff. But sometimes it's good to like see how other people analyze, you know, pregame lobby and stuff, because I think that stuff is like almost more important than the, you know, than some of the stuff in the game, you know. No offense, I don't think it's free to play. I paid $6 to buy it. You shouldn't have had to. It is technically free to play. But there was like a bundle when it dropped, which was like a release bundle, which gave you like a whole bunch of stuff, like a starter kit basically, but you didn't have to pay the $6 for it. This looks like I haven't played this yet. I'm getting it now. Yeah, it's basically, so like everything that was the VGC is this game now. So like instead of them reinventing it every single new like generation, like all the VGC stuff has been on Scarlet and Violet, it's on this now. And this is going to be the game for Worlds. So it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. It is worth getting into for sure. It's a beginner-friendly competitive game. Yes, it is. And the whole community is great. All right, let's keep going. 4-win streak. Let's go. I feel like we already made the VP back from spending on that on the mon to recruit it earlier in the stream here. All right, what do we got? Okay. Ground and rock. Excuse me. Yeah, man, I feel like Compoundon's really good into this. Yeah, I mean, type matchups wise, I think this is great. The only thing that's going to be hard to knock out is the Corviknight. The Corviknight is definitely the biggest problem on this team. And I'm suspecting that the Mega to actually be Starmie, which we're not worried about with Victreebel or Basque. So a part of me almost wants to actually lead with Basque to flip turn and then go into Hippowdon. Because we haven't done that tech yet. No, I've never 1v1 Lambo yet. No. That would be fun, though. Like, if we played, like, a best of 3 or something before the tournament. Oh, look at this. Do I just... No. Because I would take this thing out if I did this. Oh my god, I really want to try it, though. We're on a 4-win streak. I can't. But it could Hydro Pump expecting me to flip turn into something. So maybe we just flip turn into Victreebel. And hopefully it doesn't Psychic. But then that would be really funny, too, because then... Well, no, because we need to Mega it. Ooh, this is a bad... Oh, gosh. Yeah, that was bad. That's like the worst lead that we could have had, man. Shoot. I was too scared to Choice Scarf into Last Respects. He withdrew too. No way. Oh, that's goated, actually. Wow. The only thing that I'm noticing so... Sorry, Chet, my bad. The only thing that I'm noticing about having a setter like this is it's not as effective in 3v3s. You're just not getting enough mileage. Like the hazards should be doing more damage in a 3v3 situation versus a 6v6. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's giving 6v6 output instead of 3v3. Okay. If he does that move again, we live by like 1. And I feel a lot better just whirlwinding. Oh, perfect, dude, perfect. He's gonna lose this bonus. Later. Bye. W move. Oh, the chip damage. That's almost 20% of chip damage right there. So yeah, the tricky part here is I feel like I have to whirlwind again. Okay, we could have swapped into... Yeah, we could have swapped into Victreebel then. That's okay. This is fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Starmie is going to be faster, but it's going to be really funny because we're just going to innards out. Oh, we sucker punch it, dude. Wait. Dude, no, we sucker punch this thing. It might not KO, but getting the damage in first, if we can actually take it out, would be absolutely hilarious. Oh, that was close, though. Worth it. Here comes the Psychic. Oh, Ice Beam. Ice Beam would have... Dude, Psychic would have done more damage. I thought he had Psychic, not Ice Beam. I fear that I have to Sucker Punch again. Because what else is he going to do? Giga Drain would be great, but we're not faster than this Starmie. So we kind of have to Sucker Punch to KO it. Oh. Special moves. We don't really care about that, though. I'm going to keep Sucker Punching. Yeah. That's fine. But we're not really going to be using... I mean, Giga Drain is a special move, but... if we can pull off a Horn Leech here, that would go absolutely crazy. But it's going to get the Stealth Rocks again. Okay. And it's got at least 87 damage coming its way. So hopefully this Giga Drain can do some work here. Innards out. Not bad. Not bad. Our Basque is already set up. We're going to be faster than the Garchomp. I'm almost positive. So yeah, we last respects, and we hope that it's gonna be good. Yep. All right. Because yeah, the light screen was for special. It's not for physical. So we're good. Oh no. That's the worst Pokemon that we could have had come out. The worst. That was the worst possible outcome. Oh, that's not going to be enough, dude. We got to hit that thing like 2 more times. Oh my god. And Citrus, bro. Yeah, it's over. Wow. Who knows? Maybe the game glitched, you know. Yikes. Crit! Ah. You know, you can always hope. Miss! Miss! That's okay. GG's. I mean, that's kind of the other fun thing about this team is it's like clearly it's not like that serious. Like I'm playing Mega Victreebel, like it's not like I am being that serious. But it's a well-designed team, I feel like, for what it is. You know, it's a fun one. It's a fun team. Yeah, okay, let's keep her moving then. Let's keep her moving. Let's just move right along. Just forget that we just lost, you know what I mean? That was close. We were risking it too with sending out Basque to start. Okay, half rain, half sand is really interesting. I feel like Hawlucha with T-Tar and Excadrill is more of a vibe. I don't really have an answer. Let's go with these guys. Let's go with these guys for once. T-Tar Arch Hawlucha maybe? Could be. Could be. It's really hard to read, you know, when they're only bringing half the team. But it does look like he's got 2 mounts. I mean, I guess Sinishta's weird on a singles team. What are you using Sinishta for on a singles, you know? So I just kind of counted that out. And, I don't know. Excadrill's faster. Because one side is like special, the other side is physical, you know? So it's, I don't know. And Halucha would be more physical, so I would assume, I don't know. Okay, he was not ready. They decided for him. I don't know what's going on. My team, I don't realize, is very physically centric. That's true. That's true. Dragonite's like the only special attacker. That's like the only bad thing about the team. But sometimes, you know, I learned this in Pocket, like when you're team building, sometimes you got to just commit to what it is that you're trying to do. And whenever you go up against something that counters you, you kind of got to just like accept it. You know, like in Pocket, you know, there's always the meta, but then there's always a deck that counters like the top, you know, deck and stuff. And if you're running it, you got to just accept that you're going to get the L there, you know, from time to time. So I think sometimes it's just better to climb that way. And especially if you're having more fun with the team too, maybe let's not care about all those things, you know? But it is something that I have noticed that Dragonite's the only one. Here's a speed boost. And substitute. Now that we got +1 speed, so we'll go first. I love this. I love his name, Motion, bro. Look at him. He's got motion. He's so fast with his speed boost. He's got motion, dude. He's got motion. Yo, we still have the substitute up. That's kind of funny. The U-turn didn't take the substitute out, dude. So then we'll get a second speed boost. Ooh, okay. I feel like I go back into Dragonite for Flamethrower. Because that's the biggest threat right now. I'm pulling it back early, but we got the substitute up and we'll have multi-scale. Wait. Where'd the substitute go? I didn't baton pass, guys. I didn't baton pass, dude. I didn't baton pass. I didn't baton pass. I haven't used it yet. Oh my God. Take it out, please. Oh my God. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Streamer brain out of my mind there. That's what happened. Absolutely streamer brain out of my mind. That's a damn shame. That's okay. Seeing the amount of damage that Flamethrower did to Arch was very concerning. I wonder if Draco Meteor would have been absolutely necessary there, because that's absurd. Oh, you know what I was trying to do? This is what I was thinking, because I was checking moves, and I messed up. I wanted to see, because I'm not as familiar with Luna Crash. Lowers special defense by 2. I absolutely threw that. Because I could have totally have Lumina crashed to lower its special defense. Baton, we still have the substitute up. So the Electro Shot would have hit the substitute. We Lumina crashed, lowering its special defense by 2 stages. Baton Pass, multi-scale, Flamethrower, take out the Archaludon. That is terrible. That's awful. I need a second. Oh my god. To open my daily packs? Yeah, but I haven't in like 2 days or so. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of become one of those things where I'm trying to treat it the way that they want me to treat it. That they've kind of announced that they want it to be treated as, or what they want it to be seen as. So, you know, it's a very passive thing for me. But yeah, for the most part, I do open every day. But I also canceled my my membership, so that'll be done at the end of this month or whatever, whenever the payment cycle is. All right, let's get over that hump, huh? That was so embarrassing. I can't believe I did that. I was so set up too. B-Drill? This has got to be a bot. What is this team? This is a bot. It's got to be. I don't really have an answer for the Aggron. But that's about it. Well, Victreebel could be, but we'll see. Thank you, not. Thank you, not. Lumina Crash and Flamethrower. It's a good combo. But that's also if he's bringing this, which, I mean, yeah, you see Palafin, you assume that they're going to lead with that almost every time. This is a free setup for me. This is like the best position you can be in. This is like exactly what Palafin doesn't want to see. You know what I'm saying? So. Oh, wait. It uses agility? What's going on here? This has got to be a bot. Right? There's no way. Because, like, dude, agility, you are faster than Hippowdon, my guy. Okay, there he is. Okay. All right. We must Earthquake. Must EQ. Yeah, this is a bot. Yeah, this is a bot. I mean, come on. Trying to make me feel better in Great Ball, huh? Listen, we're trying. Oh my gosh. Play that same song. Same song, okay, you got it. Bro, Phantom Shock, dude, what are we doing? No sash on him either, bro. What a bot. What is happening here? No, pretty much. The fact that we whirlwind the Palafin back is actually pretty funny that we have to like deal with this right now. But yeah, cuz now what? Do we just slack off? And then EQ. I've never been in this position with Hippowdon before, where he's taking out 2 Pokemon. I mean, dude, yeah, we're just wasting time if we slack off. Let's just EQ. Dude, what are we doing? See, at least now is not a bad time to set up with you being the last mod. Dude, you better take me out this turn, or this is gonna be the craziest hip out on sweep ever. Yo, this is getting clipped. I don't care if it's a bot. This is getting clipped. Hip out on sweeps. Hip out on sweeps. What are we doing, chat? What are we doing? Okay. Lock in, lock in. Heat Rotom. I like seeing the Guardy. Glysaur's cool too. I feel like, I don't know, is this another bot? Glysaur is going to be kind of tricky to deal with, I'm not going to lie. I feel like the better play here is this side of the team. We got Fairy, Dragon. Right? It's not just me wanting to sweep with Basque, right? Like, this is the better... We also need to make up for it. We also need to make up for it. Wait, why are you ranked down to Great Ball? Hayden, we're playing singles, that's why. We are, we hit master for doubles. Now we're trying to hit it in singles. But also not stressed if we don't hit it in singles either. We're like for the most part, we're having fun. But we are entering a tournament, hopefully, on Saturday. So, there'll be a Saturday stream, most likely not a Sunday. That's also because Sunday's Mother's Day, so like y'all better not be here. Be with your moms, okay? Okay. You know, Glistar always confuses me because I feel like he's poison. I mean, like, look at him. But ground flying is like one of the coolest typings in the game. So I feel like we substitute. We see what's happening here. What did he even do last turn? Oh, U-turn. Okay. Okay. Yo! Itachi, yo, shout out. Congrats, man. Share your knowledge with us, man. We're trying to learn singles. We're trying to enter a tournament on Saturday. What's give us a couple tips. Yo, Alexander, yo, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for subbing. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Welcome him in. Front row seat right here. Thank you. Okay, we've got a lot. I feel like we substitute because he's trying to counter. So like, why not? You know? Oh yeah, we get a free substitute. Let's go. Is this a bot? Okay, now we baton pass to Dragonite with Thunderbolt. We could go to Tink though. But I feel like we're gonna be so much more. Oh my god, we almost did it again, man. I feel like we're going to be way more comfortable with Dragonite coming out, though. Oh, Water Shuriken. We keep the substitute, dog. Let's go. So now we outspeed this thing for sure. And we Thunderbolt, and if it tries to counter, it'll just hit the substitute. It'll probably swap into Glysaur if it was smart. It doesn't, though. It doesn't. Wow. Let's go. Boomed! How did that not take it out? Hello? Okay, we still got a multi-skill in, though. We still got multi-skill. I feel like we Air Slash in case it switches into, like, Glysaur or something. Let's just Air Slash. Who used... What a chain of events right there. What a chain of events. I feel like we just flamethrower. What a chain of events. Yo, Blooms, thank you so much, man. Just want to spread some positivity. Keep it up, brother. You're doing great. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The soundboard's cool. Hey, that's the live studio audience behind me. Thank you. Give it up for yourselves. Come on. Okay, this is bad. We have to Air Slash. Flinch! Flinch again, come on. Oh. Sunboard does go hard, nice touch for sure. Yeah, man, we've been using it for a while. Also, it's just like the, we also noticed that this game has like the cheering sound effects in it, so I feel like it just blends in really well. Okay, that only did 53% stab at 75. Can a Thunderbolt KO this? I don't think it makes up for the damage. And the chance to flinch, we have to go for Air Slash again. Flinch. Oh my god! Yo! We just cheesed our way through this one, dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable gameplay. Honestly, he's about to go. He could go down this turn, so maybe I just Draco Meteor now. No, I used Flamethrower just so that I wasn't burning through my other moves, really. Just for PP, you know. And because it had 1 HP left, so it was going to take it out no matter what. I didn't really think it mattered. And in case it swapped into something else. Knowing that I have the speed advantage. You know what I mean? Alright, well, this is not good. It's not ideal. We could have went into a Spothra and just kind of done things over again, but... Does knockoff have... No, it does not have priority. I can't imagine that we're faster than this thing. The ground is scary. Wait, can I encore it into its last move? No, I'm not faster. All right. Here goes nothing. We could Lumina Crash still. Yeah. Focus. Focus. Let's go. You thought. You thought. All right. That's a dub. Glysaur's Demon for sure. Yeah, dude. No, Glysaur, dude, he's one of my faves, honestly. We got a shiny of him in Pokemon Go. We transferred him over to here. And I wanna set him up pretty nicely, man. I think his 2-win streak also. Let's go. Sorry, man, my voice. It's my throat. It's a tickle. A little tickly. Dude, look at the shiny. Can we just appreciate the shiny, dog? Look at him. What a sick shiny. He's so cool, dude. Ground flying is such a cool coverage. I'm feeling Earthquake for him for sure. Acrobatics maybe like without an item for a really strong stab flying type move, because it does 110 plus stab. So like, what would that even be? Is the stab calcing from the 55 damage point or from the 110 damage point? Because then acrobatics goes crazy at 100% accuracy. So kind of feeling like maybe not running one, and that this would be like the best time to not run an item because we don't have that many items. But like having him like to be a stealth rock or a U-turn, I think is just really kind of cool. Like he's just like my go-to lead. I could U-turn out, or I could set up the stealth rocks. You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm into some good type coverage with Earthquake or Acrobatics. Like I think that's just really cool. So, that's kind of what I'm feeling like, and we may bust him out on the next stream on Thursday. That's gorgeous. Yes. Add me on Master Ring Tier 4 solo battle trainer. Oh, I got you. Wait, is that your Nintendo Switch account? Because I'm trying to figure out how to do this with people as a creator and everything, because I haven't had to do it on the Switch or anything yet. So, if it's not Poison Heal, I would go no item for Acrobatics. Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because we don't have like the toxic. We don't have the item that he would run with that right now. So it's a little bit too much to set up, even in doubles. So I think that would actually be pretty cool. That'd be pretty fun. Unique timing. Malik says, I personally think Mega Dragonite should have been Dragon and Fairy type instead of Dragon Flying. It would have suited better. Do we have a Dragon Fairy type? Because you're kind of right, honestly. You're kind of right. It looks like one. It really does. And that would have, man. Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet, huh? Because then only Steel would be able to take it out, right? We won 5 ranked battles this week. Let's go. Another training ticket. Dude, these training tickets, these membership tickets, what is that? Three of each every... Dude, that's a lot. That's like every other day you're able to train something or recruit a member for free. Well, not for free. We're paying for the membership, but you know what I mean. Oh, Mega Altaria, you're right. Ice. Poison. Yeah, okay. You bet. What I really need to do, because it's like I know them, but they don't come to the top of my head like all the time. I really need to like actually like sit there with flashcards and actually like learn all the. No, you're valid for laughing. Honestly, you're valid for laughing at me. It's okay. I had enough courage to say it. Okay. Let's get into another battle. 7 days left, man. Oh my goodness. What do we, dude? 7 days left of ranked. Chat, what do we think is gonna happen here? When are we gonna get like new Pokemon announced? I can't believe we're already at the end of M1. Or do you think they're not going to announce anything and it's just going to like, they're just resetting it just to reset it? What do we think? Okay, there's the Scizor. Sorry. I feel like it's going to be Scizor, Garchomp, Guardy. Could be Scizor, Kommo-o, Guardy, though, honestly. That's a cool core. So once again... I feel like we gotta go on this side. Because Dragonite takes care of Kommo-o. I didn't get the rest of them. Dragonite takes care of a decent amount. So excited for Z moves and Terras. I think they're going to go in order. The fact that they started with Megas, I feel like we're going to get Z moves. Then we're going to get Dynamax. Then we're going to get Terra. Because I feel like Terra is the most complex of all of them. So this is going to be interesting because of this, we're likely going to have to, excuse me. Because of this, we're likely going to have to, swap into Tank. And, like, Lumina Crash isn't going to do anything for us, really. All right, one more Protect, chat. One more. Just one more. To be +3 speed. Oh, what? I didn't even realize that's what Gardevoir does. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't gone up against Synchronize yet. Oh my gosh. Oh no, dude. Yo, that may have just actually cooked us. I would believe Guardy's got to be faster than Tank. That's okay. It continues. It continues. It continues. Come on. Oh, thank God. Whew, that was about to get really scary. Oh my. Well, I've started seeing all kinds of Pokemon YouTubers lately. PvP, yeah. Yeah, see, Unknown, you gotta, that means YouTube's trying to tell you something, man. You gotta join us. You gotta play with us, man. Join the club. I gotta go for a knockoff. Ooh, that does nasty. Leftovers, wow. That's a lot of HP back, dude. Ceruledge is so cool, though, dude. Honestly, I feel like I just do this again. Singles, yeah, singles. Yeah, we're trying to get better at the singles because, one, they're not as covered as often. I think it's a lot easier of an entry that we should be focusing on YouTube and stuff. Or like, especially when mobile comes out, when this comes out for mobile, I should say. I think a lot of people are going to be wanting to play singles instead of doubles. But also we're trying to do a singles competition this weekend, tourney with for Champion Madzes, who came from Pocket. So it just seems like the natural segue for us. Ooh, this is good, actually. This is really good for us, because we can Lumina Crash into this Gengar here. What are some good competitive Pokemon that I'd recommend? I'll show you where to go. I'll show you where to go after this battle. You'll be able to like see like all the top Pokemon and stuff. Because once you understand how to use the top Pokemon, by using them, then you can understand how to counter them, and that's when it starts to get a little bit more fun because you get to kind of use what you want. Okay, so no sash on the Gengar. No sash on the Gengar. Oh my god, that does stupid damage. Yo, and just to be safe, because Gengar is wicked fast, right? Let's just do one more protect, okay? One more! Just one. One. But also by playing a lot. Like, we discovered this strategy with motion here because we came across one and we were like, that's busted. We need to we need to get on that level. Come on. Dude. It shows right here what rank we are. We're in great up right here. It's in this corner. Great 2. We haven't really been playing that much. So I mean, I feel like now we baton pass. Because otherwise we're just kind of BMing. How much switching is in singles? Apparently a lot, but I haven't seen it as much. And I think when you do things like running hazards, that helps a lot because... Okay, well now hold on, wait, the multi-skill's down. I feel like I Draco Meteor, right? I just full send into it. I kind of got to. I'll get back to that in a sec. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Come on. Nicely done. Love it. Let's go. That's a dub. That was a scary one at the beginning there too, man. That was a scary one. Boom! Oh my gosh, guys, we're one win away from Ultra. Holy. Yo, we gotta lock in. This has been a really fun team to get to Ultra with. I think that's gonna be my theme. I want to run a fun team in like the slightly easier competition, you know, because Ultra is kind of where it gets sweaty, right? I feel like that's what I'm gonna do, because I kind of did that in with doubles. I ran rain because I just really wanted to. I just really like water Pokemon. I love rainy days. I just thought it'd be really cool. Didn't think that it was gonna be as meta as it was. And then yeah, we were getting countered a lot because a lot of other people were running rain, and then we came up with, well, chat came up with the team for us. So shout out to everybody in chat that came out with the way. Dragon, this is called Pokemon Champions. It just came out like 3 weeks ago. And it's free to play. It's free to play. There is like a starter pack for like $6 or $7 that'll really set you up. But you don't need to buy it, and I don't think it's time limited either. So try it out, see if you like it. It is going to be a little difficult without paying money to like get stuff in, but you can take things from Pokemon Home if you're familiar with Pokemon Home and use them in here. They also have removed EVs entirely, or not EVs, sorry, IVs. So it's way easier to get into it. All right. Let's lock in, chat. This could be our last game to get into Ultra. Because then once we're in Ultra, we can't fall out of Ultra. So that's gonna feel like that's gonna feel really good. And it's taking us a while to matchmake too. I feel like everybody's in Ultra already. What do we got? Ooh, Arbok. Gallade. I respect this, dude. I'm expecting the Gengar and the Meowscarada for sure. I fear I need to run this back with these guys again. Because of the flamethrower coverage against both Meowscarada and Abomasnow and the other Dragonites. And well, there are 2 poison types and a fighting. Oh, I don't know. Do I actually run it with this? I gotta, dude. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. If I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna get in with these guys. I should have reset though. You're right. You're absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct on that. Dragonite lead? Okay. I don't understand it, but okay. We'll just continue to do what we need to do. See what they're doing. That's kind of one of the other good things about these, about the Settermons like this. Is like you kind of know what your first like turn or two is going to be already. So you're kind of just scouting out what they're doing. Okay, well, I mean, its special attack harshly fell right off rip. He's okay, so he's probably going down. I don't know how much you lose it by 2 stages, right? So we could just whirlwind. I feel like I just whirlwind, right? Although it could be, nah, that could be dumb because okay, it takes him out anyways, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, because now his special attack is so lowered. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad, actually. Strength Sap isn't going to do anything here. It's not at full HP, though, so the multi-skill's broken. Yeah, I think Sludge Bomb is our best play here. But it could swap out though. unknown, and then it resets its stats, which is probably what's going to happen. Okay, I want to hang on to this HP though, so I'm going to try to sucker punch this thing. I don't know if it's actually going to KO it though. But like a Fire Blast would ruin all the progress that we've done to this Dragonite right now, so I feel like I have to sucker punch this. Oh no, dude! Okay, I really underestimated how much debuff that was. I underestimated that. Holy. I mean, -4 is crazy, but wow. Why wouldn't you just switch out of that? Okay, Gengar. Okay. Again, we sucker punch this thing to get the damage in. Maybe we get it under half, and then innards out would take care of the rest of the HP here. And we know he likes to attack because he Draco Meteored us twice and then continued to spam attacks. And then Basque comes in with 2 Pokemon down, last respects. Yo, he's the GOAT. What? Either way, he's going down. That's fine. We're still at 10% though. So it should still take him out. It should still take him out. I swear to God, if I get curse bodied with Choice Scarf, I'm going to lose it. Okay. Please don't be Meowscarada. Please. What? Was it a crit? I didn't even check. That's the only way that could have happened, right? That might be the most shocking ending that I've ever experienced. Well, definitely while playing singles. That's the craziest finish. For sure, playing singles. Imagine how the other player feels, dog. Man. Oh, it did crit, huh? Man. Hey, you know, you never know when you're gonna get the crit. You never know. Roll that D12, yeah. Yo, that was a nat 20 for sure, dude. Oh my god. Dude, I think I just screamed the phlegm out of my throat. My wife brought me some chocolate dipped cranberries. We only got like 20 minutes left on the stream. Dude, I'm gonna end the battle segment of the stream on that one because that was crazy. Okay. Now, can't believe it was one hit even with that crit. I mean, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. One hit. What did I just get here? Oh, okay. 24 quick coupons for that. Holy. Yo, I was so loud for that. I think my windows are open. Like, I think all of my I think all of my neighbors in my apartment heard that scream, guys. I think everybody heard that. What the? Hello? Okay. So what I want to talk to you guys about is the team that we're going to use on next stream, which might be a little bit longer of a stream. We'll see. Because I do need the practice before Saturday. And that is if we're going to be able. We still have to iron out the details. I don't know. I have to watch this video to see like if he talks about like how long it actually took, because we do have plans later. So hopefully it's not a tournament. Like hopefully day one being on Saturday isn't going to take like 6 hours or something like that. Hopefully it's only like a couple hour thing. And I don't even care if I make it in a top cut or not, because the next day is Mother's Day, and I don't think, I'm not gonna be able to participate in the top 8 if that is the case. But I just wanted to get in some tournament practice and just say that I participated in one nonetheless. So, anyway, chat. The team that we are, wait, did it not save? Okay, here we go. This is the team that I'm kind of planning for next stream. Okay. We've got Greninja. And I would love your help, guys. I would love your help, okay? So please. Let's lock in. Greninja's just too cool, man. Shiny Greninja's just too cool. We were lucky enough, I think it was like 2 nights ago, we found a hyperspace in ZA. Found a hyperspace with Froakie in it. And there was 2 different patches, like 2 different like farms for them to shiny hunt, and we ended up getting 2 of them, dude. 2 of them. And I'm like, okay, so one's in here, one is in ZA, or it could be like one of the spiciest trades possible. So I think Surf is good here. Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, right? I feel like that's a pretty standard moveset for him. U-turn could be cool too, but I don't know. Moving in to Meganium, though, with Solar Beam, Weather Ball, which is a fire move, Dazzling Gleam, and then Synthesis to heal. I'm just noticing that, like, moves, like, I almost never slack off with Hippowdon. So, like, healing moves for me don't really feel that worth it. unless you get the call right. Because like but like I never know when to call it right. Because like, for example, when they swapped into Gengar, when I still had a Spathra out, I was like, oh great, we already set up the substitute. Like that would have been a perfect time for us to have healed. But I wouldn't have known that he was going to swap on that turn. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, okay, cool. So we'll Lumina Crash next turn. You know what I mean? So I don't know exactly how good I feel about having Synthesis on Meganium, but it's going to be our Mega of the team for sure. It's going to be our Mega for sure. We're going for a lot of type coverage. We're going for more like general good stuff on the team. And trying to pick out, instead of having 2 different modes to go with, trying to like actually pick well. So then we've got Aegislash here. King Shield, Poltergeist, Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword. I do really dig this, man. I do really dig this. Shadow Sneak is cool. Poltergeist is cool. King Shield. I mean, yeah, that's like the moveset, right? Oh, Meganium? Earthquake? See, but she's so special, though. Earth Power, you mean, probably? Let's see if she's got Earth Power. She's got that EP capability. Oh, dude, she does. Let's go. That's a great moveset. I don't know how I missed that. That's the play for sure. So now we haven't really gotten into Belly Bolt yet. That's the last one. Okay, that's the last one. I have yet to try Kamao, and this seems kind of fun. Excuse me. Just by the way that this thing sets up, we probably are never actually going to try this. But it could be one of those things where it's like, oh, if we see, because now we're in Ultra. Now, oh, you know what? We needed to change this. We needed to change this. There we go. Now maybe we see some Settermons. And if we call that they're gonna set, maybe we Clanger a Soul in front of them while they set up like Stealth Rocks or something. Dude. I am sorry, Chad. Jeez. You hear me fighting for it. Oh my gosh. But then, so having that, Aura Sphere, Flamethrower, Clanging Scales. Kind of scary though. Kind of scary though, right? Because then our defense is so low. So I don't know. I don't know. You could swap, but I think Dragon Fighting is like cool typing that we haven't really seen. And then Glysaur. This is probably who I'm leading like 80% of games because he's got Stealth Rock. We talked about this a little earlier, so I won't talk on him too long. But we can set up a Stealth Rock. We can just quickly U-turn out. Acrobatics, we're probably not going to have an item on him. So that we can just Acrobatics like crazy. I think that'll deal, because it doubles the damage and it's stab. So that would do 110, like 130, 40-ish, 140-ish damage. And of course, EQ. So in Hyper Cutter, I forget. Oh yeah, you just can't have his attack stat lowered, which is cool. So that's it there. Now we do need to work on the Belly Bolt because I kind of want to run it back. We all know that he was the Belly Goat in doubles, right? So now I got a second Belly Bolt, okay? Stay with me. so I can have the one belly bolt for doubles, and then I can run them back in a very unique and different way for singles, dude. That's kind of what I want to do. So we got to keep the parabolic charge. That's for sure. He gets electro web? Dude. Okay, hold up. Soak changes the target's type to water. Oh my goodness. I like the volt switch tech on him as well. I like all of these moves is kind of the problem. But a lot of this comes down to like we need the like he's got to be the last Pokemon to go out. You know what I mean? And I like Electromorphosis too much. It's too good. 30% of being paralyzed, terrible. Unable to use explosive moves. Terrible. I mean, there's no other options there. But I kind of want to see, because like everybody's just doing this, right? I want to see somebody that ran the calcs. Like this to me looks like somebody ran the this to me looks like somebody ran the calcs. Because they're making him bulky. His special attack is still 135, okay? His special attack is still 135. So I feel like, especially when it's when the next electric type move is going to be doubled. The only problem here is the speed. That's the only problem right now. But at 65, I mean, you kind of just got to accept where he's at, you know, with his speed. So we raised special defense here. That's the majority of the vibes. Or defense. What if you motion Meganium in this electric? Whoa. 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 Now there's a thought, dog. There's a thought. I don't want to be cheesy with it, but I am from Wisconsin. I do like my cheese. I do bleed cheese. That's not a bad idea at all, whatsoever. Soak, sub, breaks, sweep. Wait, what do you mean? What does that mean? I feel like you should run soak, especially if I'm like, if like it's the last Pokemon, like you're literally, you're done. You're cooked. And I do like Volt Switch, but I feel like I'm going to be doing that tech with Glysaur. Like I don't need two Pokemon with switching moves. And Glysaur also type triangles this really well with Belly Bolt, and I love both Pokemon. So this is already like a really cool team. Slack Off is cool as well. Like you baton pass into electric with speed boost and substitute. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm just saying soak, sub, breaks, sweep. What does that mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. I use soak while the substitute then breaks, then I sweep. Now I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. But it's likely that the substitute's gonna break when I baton pass. Is kind of what I'm assuming. But it wouldn't be bad to soak them first, get hits to power up the next electric move. You know? So, because he's bulky enough, so like we should be able to take a hit. And then we'll absorb it all back. So at the end of the day, those two moves are kind of the most important. I think Sucker Punch is kind of crazy. I think Sucker Punch is kind of a crazy... I don't know what Protect is doing up here. Unless he's got, like, leftovers or something on him. Perhaps. Electric Terrain, I feel like we don't need it all either. Like, that's too much to set up. For singles, right? That's too much. Acid Spray. Oops. No, I didn't mean to do that. Lowers target's special defense by 2 stages. I feel like we also, like, I feel like you're only doing that if you're not, like, that's the whole point of Belly Bolt. You're just doing crazy amount of damage. And now it's single target damage, which is something I'm very excited to see and witness. So, yeah, I don't really know what the other moves should be on him. Slack off toxic thing? It probably is, actually. You're probably right. Yeah, they probably run Toxic, Slack Off, Protect with Parabolic Charge or something like that. And they just keep stacking the Electromorphosis charges. That's probably what it is. That's another way to run this Belly Bolt, dude. That's crazy. So now my thing is I feel like there's just not that many options because it's like I would run this with Glysaur, who, you know, because of the type triangle. Or no, I wouldn't actually. I would not run. No, wait. No, we put Volt Switch on this. We Volt Switch into a Spathra, instantly gets a speed boost. This is tough, though. Because I feel like he just does the one thing so well that there's really no... Like, what do the other moves really matter? I suppose that I could, pending damage calc, continue to slack off to stack Electromorphosis to get a better Parabolic Charge off. But I like the calc. I like the calcs on these stats. Because we're going to be just boosting the special attack anyways. I should look at what my other Belly Bolt was trained like. I'm going to screenshot this. And I'm going to look at my other Belly Bolt here quick. Hold up. Before I really commit. Because I really like where he sat. Okay, it's about the same. No, I maxed out the special attack. Interesting. But I bet that the single target damage of Parabolic Charge could make up for the difference in the special attack there. I wonder. Or does that only matter in doubles? Either way, I do want to try it in that... We can always change his stats later. But I like the idea of this one. So now we go for Soak, Slack Off, and Volt Switch. Okay. So the Belly Bolt is ready. And I also feel like I give him the Magnet. The only items we have left on this team. Okay, we have Sash on the Glysaur, so I don't think we need that. Yeah. So we still have leftovers on the team. I think the Choppleberry is pretty important on the Greninja. Obviously, this is the Mega Stone. Shadow Tag is really good on Aegislash, honestly. So Belly Bolt could probably get either, I would say either leftovers or the Magnet, right? What do you think, chat? What do we think here? Because Komodo, see, this is the thing, right? Komodo may need leftovers more. Because if we really do Clangorous Soul, then I feel like he needs the leftovers more. Or do we just give him Citrus Berry? For defense build, probably leftovers. Okay. Ivan, shout out to you. Assuming it has good defenses. Yes, it does. Yeah. So leftovers. You're going to motion somewhere. Yeah, see, now that's kind of the other thing. I feel like the obvious answer then would be to get rid of Komodo then. And we just give a Spothra Citrus Berry. Is that the bond to leave out? Because then we're kind of creating two different modes. Because then we've got a Glysaur mode and then we've got an Espathra mode. Then two different leads. Yo, Kangaskhan parent Pokemon. Yo, that's a great name. That's a great name. What is up? We're a little sick. Not sick, but like there's tickle in the throat. Well, that probably does mean we're sick actually. So, how are you? How are you? We're chilling. We're just kind of finishing out the team that we're going to be using for next stream on Thursday here. We had an absolutely crazy end that got us into Ultra Ball in singles here. So we're prepping. We're trying to get some practice in. We're going to try a singles tournament on Saturday if we can. So we'll be streaming that as well. But then you got 4 backs. That's true. That's true. And this is like, so we got a Mega. We got, Protein, like very versatile Mon when we don't know like which direction to go. We've got the absolute sweeper. I mean, the attack coverage on Meganium, Greninja by themselves is crazy. I feel like we bring one of the two of them, no matter what one of the two leads are. I feel like Aegislash is gonna be the one that sits out the most, probably. But I feel like the type coverage with Aegislash and Meganium is gonna go really, really hard. And then I'm just bringing all the Pokemon that oh, dude, yeah, that's crazy. Okay, hold up. We will swap this out for a Spothra then. The more I talk about it. Komodo, I think, was the weakest link in the team that I was thinking. I kind of just picked him for type coverage. But I didn't even fully look into the type coverage because of all the different types that there were between Meganium and Greninja alone. So now the question is, okay, so Belly Bolt gets leftovers. Espathra gets a berry. Right? Does that look right? Oh no, Belly Drum? I don't know. I don't know if he does. That's very true, and soak makes the coverage. Very good point. Very good point. Yeah. Would it make sense to have a range setter to cover Meganium's weakness to fire? See, that's the thing. When Meganium Mega evolves, it is then fairy type and it resists fire, which is why it's so cracked. So it's built in. Meganium's cracked. Yeah, so the point of a Spathra is with its speed boost, in case you don't know. Speed boost gives it a +1 in speed at the end of every turn. So likely turn 1, we protect. Get that speed boost. Substitute, since we're not risking a double protect. Likely takes out the substitute, but we have, a citrus berry. Cool. Protect again. Now we're up plus, a crazy amount. We can Lumina Crash if we feel safe enough to lower special defenses. And then we baton pass all that speed boost to Belly Bolt, most likely, who either has a substitute in front of him or gets hit. Electromorphosis hits, doubling its next electric attack. Parabolic Charge heals him back up. And then we can just soak whatever. He gets hit again. He's faster. He goes, so that's kind of the idea between these two. And then we could just have whoever else for type coverage in the back. Meganium, maybe Greninja. But Glysaur's a cool alt mod because a Spathra can get boring after a while. And I really like Glysaur. He's really cool. And he rounds out the type triangle with Belly Bolt very well as well. And he's just cool because he stealth rocks, he U-turns, and he's got good stab moves. Can't have his attack lowered or anything. So I feel like the weak link here is either Aegislash or Glysaur at this point. But I really like Glysaur. I really don't want to take him out. I like Aegislash too. I don't know anything about competitive battling. No worries, man. No worries, Ivan. No worries. You're good here, man. We are kind of the casual club. I know that's kind of an oxymoron thing to say because it's a competitive game, but we're trying to have fun with it or be a little bit more casual about the experience here or whatever, whatever that means to you. Got to redefine the definition there, I guess. It is fun to watch. It is fun to watch, though. There was a 10% accuracy reduction item that motion could hold. Oh, 10% evasiveness. I don't know, man. That's bright powder. I don't know if that's super necessary on him. I don't think that's super necessary on him. Because it's not by much. And I think the citrus is probably... the citrus overall is just a better held item, honestly. But as far... let's look at what other items we have left here. We have just weakness berries, pretty much. Mental herb, we don't want that, really. Lumberry doesn't really matter either. Focus band, we saw our first focus band usage today. Focus Sash is cool, but isn't necessary on a Spathra either because she already removes her HP with substitutes. And nothing really on the defensive side. These are all power boosts. So Magnet, all these are meh. Choice Scarf is another option here, but we definitely don't want a Choice Scarf the Espathra. I don't think we want a Choice Scarf anything. Actually, Choice Scarf Belly Bolt could be kind of funny, honestly, but then we're not doing anything else. And then White Herb. Excuse me. So I really do think that it's the best. We got Bright Powder, only 10%. Quick Claw, we definitely don't need that because we're speed boost. King's Rock, 10% to flinch. Not really attacking with him either. And a critical hit. We're not really hitting with this thing. So I do think that Citrus is probably the best. It's got to be the best item that's left. And we're not giving an item to Glysaur because of acrobatics. That's the word. I think it's more than Citrus unless you think 5 subs is... I mean, yeah, that's true. Well, no, because Glysaur acrobatics hits crazy damage. It's like 110 and then plus the stab, whatever that would be, because it doesn't have a held item. So acrobatics hits super hard and could be a really good surprise attack that they're not seeing from Glysaur. Is kind of what I'm feeling with that. And it's the best time to run an acrobatics move right now because there aren't as many items in the game. You know, so maybe I'm a little biased because of that, and that's why I want to do that, but because it might not be bad to have the Citrus Berry on him for stealth rocking, and then when he does eat the Citrus Berry, then I can go for acrobatics. Ooh, wait a minute, chat, you may have talked me into it. Ooh, I may have talked myself into it. Maybe leftover motion and Citrus Belly. Yeah, see, that's kind of the opposite. That's what I was thinking, because I have leftovers on Espathra because she just heals all of the, like almost all of the HP back from the from like the substitute and stuff. So I do kind of feel like that could be the play. Because if Belly Bolt ever does go under, then he citruses and he's likely parabolic charging after that and then heals even more. Or just heals that much more. Leftover on motion, Citrus, the Glysaur, and Magnet on Belly might be the play. Because that's because we had Magnet on I think that's the happy medium. I think that's the happy medium. Power boost, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Because if you really think about it too, Glysaur is probably like stealth rocking and then might get hit, Citrus Berry, then acrobatics. You know what I'm saying? Or he could, you know, just U-turn right away or something like that. Like, so it could go kind of crazy. That might not actually be like that bad of a play there. Because then he at least gets a little bit of something. It's not like we have to acrobatics right off rip. We literally have stealth rock. So why am I thinking that way, dude? This is why, see, man, sometimes I be overthinking. I need your help, chat, so I appreciate you. Okay. You know, at that point, man, I really feel like Aegislash is the weakest link here. Let's look through what else we have. Because realistically, I just wanted a Steelmon in here to kind of triangle out the fairy typing with Meganium. So a steel type would be cool. We already have a flying type, otherwise Corviknight would be a really cool swap in. Orthworm really doesn't do anything for us. This is just what we have at the moment. I mean, Arch could be fun because he's also bulky. Jeez, I can't get it. Sorry. I apologize. Steelix is also good, but we also have a Grand type already. So this is what I mean. Like we kind of had like it's the type coverage. It's too good right here. I guess Garchomp. No, Garchomp no, because it's Fairy Dragon. We still don't have a Steel. Yeah, see that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't think this needs to be changed. Yeah, we just went through everybody. I think we're goated. But the only thing is that I don't think that there's really I feel like I'm not going to see many opportunities for Aegislash to go out. Unless I think it's going to be between the Greninja and the Aegislash that I bring in with Meganium here. I don't know. We'll find out. But we got two different leads here with Espathra or Glysaur. Bellibolt to sweep. Meganium to potentially sweep as well. Great type coverage here. And with Greninja, Aegislash is kind of just like the wild card in there. And obviously Bellibolt, the belly goat. So feeling pretty good about this. Melodic would be good too. So Glysaur my first shiny? No, we got him on Pokemon Go though. And brought him in. We were not using him, and now he's going to be utilized to his most potential. No, we haven't even brought all our shinies in here, but we've got Gyarados, Clawitzer, Lopunny, Politoed. Spiritomb was the first one that we got in the game specifically, like through the recruit system. Primarina was the second one we got through the recruit system. We brought in Charizard, we brought in shiny Excadrill, shiny Trevenant, shiny Talonflame we brought in. Shiny Delphox, shiny Aegislash, Noivern, Blastoise, Sableye. Literally a whole row of shinies. Let's go. Camerupt, Kangaskhan, Scovillain. And we got a shiny Wims through the recruitment system here as well. Shiny Victreebel, Greninja, Glysaur. So Glysaur is the most recent shiny that we brought in. So I hear Toxapex is an absolute menace in singles as well, and we may have to try him and be toxic. Trolley, bro, yo, chill, man. Jeez, man. We are playing the game, dude. We're building a team here, and we're talking with chat, dude. All right. So that's the team. No, I don't think we need to replace that. I don't think we. Well, he could be. No, because like Toxapex is meant more, I think, as like a lead. So we're gonna play one last game here. First game in Ultra, nothing to lose. Literally nothing to lose. Let's try the team out before the stream. Let's get a little next stream preview here. So let's go. I'm enjoying this. It's fun watching people come up with strategy in this game. That's what I'm saying, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. I feel like a lot of streamers start their streams building the team out with chat and stuff, so it is a little backwards that we're doing it at the end, so I don't blame Charlie there, you know? But we're cool. I'm just playing around, guys. This is a good team. I'm expecting Garchomp, Primarina, and probably Corviknight on this. So Glysaur lead. Meganium. And then I feel like Bellibolt, honestly. Even though we don't have the speed boost, Primarina's still, I don't think it's going to be slower than Belly Bolt. But that's like the only answer to the Primarina, really. Right? Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to go with that. I think Primarina and Melodic are going to be pretty big problems for this team. I know Belly Bolt, but like Melodic is pretty good, you know? Oh, wow. Okay. Already procking the citrus berry. He ate that up. That's crazy, actually. Okay. Do I just acrobatics and flex it quick? Or do I U-turn? I feel like I just acrobatics. While I have it. Dude, what a goat! That did so much. That's okay. I feel like I prefer that. I'm sensing a switch because he's confused right now. So I'm just gonna go for the solar beam. He didn't switch. That may have been a mistake. What? What? Still KOs. Safe bet. Okay, not bad. So stealth rocks are up too. Ooh, Venusaur, you're cooked. I feel like Meganium's faster than the Mega Venusaur. I could be totally wrong though. We're just so focused on the chlorophyll or whatever. Yeah, let's go. That's not enough damage. That was not enough damage. Oh my god. So yeah, no, so Meganium was the solution for Corviknight as well. Wasn't expecting Sludge Wave to do that, or Sludge Bomb to do that much damage though. That's kind of crazy. Is he faster than Venusaur? That's the real question right now. I feel like it's kind of over. We kind of need the soak, honestly. Oh, he hits us already. Yikes. Okay. That's okay. We'll get Electromorphosis. We'll be quadded. And we'll get all of our HP back if he Giga Drains us again. Yeah. We're gonna get all this HP back. Watch. One? Are you serious? One. Well, hey, at least we get some back then, I guess. 5 or 6 HP back. $150. Okay. Come on. Give us something good. I'm scared, chat. I'm still scared. We knew it, though. We knew it. I thought that was going to do way more. No, you're right. You're right, Sophia. I should have slacked off, too. You're totally right. Now I know that, though. Now I know that. Now I know that Corviknight is no threat to the Bolt. Yo, crazy finish. Another absolute sweep by Belly Bolt, dude. Another mop job. And look at how far we are. Ending the stream on a 5-win streak. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Solid team preview for next stream. We're going to be back on Thursday, chat. Be sure to keep up with the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, shout out to anybody else that's subscribed, by the way. Most people have their subscription set to private, so I don't actually see when they come through. So shout out to anybody that's subbed. We're crazy right now. We're getting really close to 2K here on YouTube. We're getting close to 1,000 on TikTok, and that's important because then we'll be able to live stream over there. So if you have a TikTok account, go follow me. It's at Dollypops. You should be able to find me. It's the same profile picture and all that. Got shorts coming every day of the week, pretty much. So stay tuned for that. If I'm being honest, I thought Billy Bolt was just a bad Evo. Nah, bro, he's tanky. He is tankier than I thought because we were able to take advantage of putting the stats, making the stats that way in singles versus doubles. So that was crazy. That was a first time experience. I didn't know how much it was actually going to come through, but it really did come through. So yeah, chat, we're gonna be running this team back on Thursday, same time, same place. Okay. And we're trying to get as good as we can before we get hopefully we'll know. Hopefully we'll know on the stream Thursday if we're going to be able to do the tournament on Saturday or not. I believe the chances are leaning towards yes, but I will keep you posted. Gotta tune in Thursday to find out. Okay. Much love to all y'all. Have a great rest of your night. All right. And yeah, man, we will catch you in the next one. Deuces. Oh.